rewind. A gunshot means forward. You were crazy, bitch.
Everybody, welcome. It's your girl, Mysterious Jax, and welcome to another episode of Ladies Night Radio Show. Yes, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I can't hear y'all. Woo! You know I'm in here with my crazy sister, Crazy Maria. What's good, girl?
Hey, you know it's a blessing for everybody that's out there because I'm second row, 2 times in a row. Yes, honey, get it. I was like, what, can I hear myself?
Can you hear yourself now?
I can hear myself most definitely. Happy Friday, everybody. LA is out here tonight, girl. We
Right?
I almost didn't make it on time.
Yeah. Can I tell y'all, like, why do we do this as people? Like, why do we say we're going to be somewhere at a certain time and then we're there like 2 hours later? I mean,
It was
why?
only 20 minutes.
Why do we do this?
But yeah, I hate that I do that. I was really aiming for 6:45, but traffic was fucking crazy today.
Were you?
Yes. And then I stopped at the liquor store and I was like, there was a line and I gave this guy, can I just buy this here? Just keep the change. And then this young kid had like all these just goodies on the counter and he was like, I'll buy it. And I looked and I said, where's your mom at? He had the EBT card that they give out for LAUSD and all his homeboys, they just stacking up on Cheetos. And I looked at him and I said, oh Lord, I don't have time to give you no
lecture
advice. I didn't know your mom's gonna be heated.
Right. Facts. Oh my God. That's hilarious. But anyways, it happens, you guys. I guess. We all do it. We're all there. I can't judge too much because I do it too. So don't be me, okay? First of all.
I mean, I think I'm number one in our family of being late, but you right behind me, sis.
No, not right behind you. Like I'm at least like 10 miles behind you.
Nah, you right behind me. You right behind me. And then
sometimes
when you
I'm in the car with you.
In the car doing you be in the car doing your hair and makeup and all that, trying to get there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Trying to fix your nails.
Look, I'm still trying to fix my hair, but I did what I had to do.
5 minutes late, girl.
Even though I'm not ready because you weren't even here to fix your camera. My hair was all messed up. Like she was like, you have hair sticking up. I was no, I got all my baby hair sticking up. Okay, don't come to YouTube. Don't come watch me. I'm just kidding. Come and judge me all you want. I don't care. I don't care.
Beautiful. She's still beautiful.
But anyways, are y'all ready for a good ass time? I know you do. Hey. I know you all because it is Friday night. Y'all glad the weekend's here. You're probably like us. You don't want to go out, but you don't want to be home. So this is a perfect spot for y'all. Yes. You know, just go to a different part of your living room and hang out with your girl. If you're listening to us on a Monday, happy Monday.
Hey,
we try to friends. Anytime you listen to us, I just want you to have a good time.
Yes.
Feel good. Like, just know, like, you're blessed. You might be having a shitty ass day. You might have had a shitty day. But at the end of the day, just remind yourself all the good things that you're grateful for, right? Yes. We're still alive, happy, healthy, or at least we're trying to be, some of us. And you know, you got good people around you. As long as you got a roof over your head, food in your stomach, clothes on your back, you are blessed.
Yes.
But anyways, let's get it started. So sis,
what?
I'm gonna be talking about a lot of stuff today. I hope you're ready.
Okay, as long as you don't ask me no questions.
What questions you think I'm gonna ask you?
I don't know. You always come out with some crazy ass questions.
Look, if my hair starts acting up, just tell me, please. Let me lower myself. There. This is a little bit better.
Okay.
I don't know. Look, this is just me. Y'all gonna have to love me for me. My big cheeks, my glasses, my glaring glasses. But anyways, all right, enough about me. This is why I don't like cameras, because then I'm just going to be looking and nitpicking at everything about me.
Girl, you are beautiful.
You know, so you're wearing, because I don't know if you heard my last show. I had my girl Nick and her brother OG Kid on my show, and his style is very old school Chicano style. And he wears pennants. Is that what it's called, the pennant?
Pendleton.
Look at me. And he's so clean cut. Like, he irons all of his pants. His socks got to be clean. His shoes got to be buffed. His hair got to be slicked back. and he says he dresses like that to college. So reason I bring it up is because you're wearing, I don't know if it's a flannel
It's
or
a
a
flannel.
Pendleton.
It's a flannel.
What's the difference? Like, I still don't know.
I think a Pendleton is more like it has the what do you call that inside, the lining? That's what I consider a Pendleton.
Okay.
When it has the lining inside. When it's a flannel, it's just like a shirt.
Okay.
Yeah. Gangsta bitch over here, no.
Gangsta bitch. Don't say that about yourself.
I am gangsta. The fuck?
Okay, fine. All right. You are gangsta.
I can switch code switch.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'll give you that. Oh my God. But even when you do switch code or code switch, you still very intimidating.
No, I'm
do you
not.
know that? Do you know that, Sissy? You are intimidating.
Why?
Not to me, because I'll beat your ass. But
Oh Lord. She always says this, guys. She always says this. Anyways, we're not gonna go there. But
I
is
will
it
beat
because
her
I have the
ass.
RBF?
You know what I was gonna say is I think we can all be very intimidating, all of us. You know, in our family. There's 8 of us, by the way, but not telling my sister, telling y'all. But I think as far as the sisters, and even we get this from our parents, when we are not, we know that we're intimidating.
Yeah.
Like, we know when we're not being, like, obviously I'm less because I feel like you're less like, hey, how are you? I'm more like welcoming. I like to make people feel included, and like, you know, I just like, that's just my vibe. Like, I love everybody. Everybody come in. Let's hang out, whatever. And not saying that you guys are not like that, because you can be like that.
Yeah,
but
after a few drinks, I could be like that.
But you walk in like one of our other sisters with a very powerful presence, and you don't put your guard down until you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Where I'm the opposite. My guard is down. I'm cool. I'm having a good time
Yeah.
until you show me something that I need to like, then
Yeah.
my walls go up, and you're gonna feel that.
Yeah.
People feel it after.
And I
for
think
me.
in our
And so
conversations,
it's reversed for me.
Yeah, whenever we have conversations about like, you know, oh, did you see how she was looking? You're always the level-headed person that tries to see like the good in that person.
I do. And it's not that but it's also, I feel like people are living life. Like, I always say that, like, waiters and waitresses, if they're like giving a shitty, I know it has nothing to do with me, because if this waiter or waitress knew me, they'd be like, what's up, Jackie? Like, they'd be like, what's up? So whatever's their attitude is towards something that happened to them or somebody else, and I just happen to be the person they're taking out on.
Right.
So
right.
yeah, I do try to see people's, like, you know, perspective and different sides, but again, I don't take that personal. But if you are somebody that fucked me over or did some shady shit to me,
Oh yeah.
then it's like switch.
Yeah.
And you guys have to try to talk me into like giving them a second chance.
Right.
You know, no, come on, Jackie. And it's like, no, I'm done. Like, yeah. So we switch on that. You guys.
But I do want to say, I'm
What?
not mean.
I didn't say you were mean.
Because I don't want the listeners out here
Who
to
said
think
you
that.
were mean, sis?
No. I don't want the listeners to, you know, be out here thinking that I'm just out here fucking bitches up. No, I'm the most nicest person. I got your back. Like, I am very loyal. Like, I'm a Sagittarius. If you know Sagittarius,
I just said that though. Like, I just said that, and you are very nice, and you're the one that's trying to convince me to like forgive people or give people chances, or, you know, like, you'll be the one there like calming me down. But I'm telling you, it's just you have that, and you have to own it. So don't try to act like you're not intimidating.
Own it, but I always hear it, and I get tired of hearing it.
You know how many of my friends say that they were intimidated by you in high school?
Which is crazy. It's not like I was going around putting people in lockers and shit.
I mean,
no, hell, you're not gonna give me that jacket. No, I'm sorry.
Anyways,
No.
What's up, y'all? If y'all just tuning in, it is your girl, Mysterious Jax. I brought my sister, Crazy Maria, in here to hang out with your girl, and this is Ladies Night Radio Show. We're coming to you live from TGN Latinx, only and exclusively on TGN Latinx. You cannot find me anywhere else, any other platform. The Good News Radio Network is the only place you'll find Ladies Night Radio Show. Don't you forget it, baby. All right. So let's get this party started. What music did we have over here? Oh, we got the
old school
oldies.
shit. What you got on over here?
Oh, shit. I didn't know. Okay.
Is this Art LeBeau up in here?
All right, y'all. So let's get it started. Let's get it started with some cheese, man. I know y'all love some cheese, man.
Put that pinky up.
De chisme de otro mundo.
Escándalo, es un escándalo. Escándalo, es un escándalo.
All right, you guys. The first Chisme I have for you is from me personally. I'm in the Chisme. So your girl over here went to try to join the Rams parade, y'all. I tried to jump on the motherfucking bus. I mean, if you saw this, you would try to jump on the bus too, okay? Shout out to Aaron Donald for taking his shirt off during the parade. Showing them titties, man. That's a full grown man chest right there. Don't be hating
Look
on
at
my
them arms. Good lord.
This is the most.
Was that his woman next to him with the
Yes,
baby?
his wife.
I don't even know how I could look at him like that. and his woman
Respectfully,
right there.
respectfully,
Yeah, I
we're
know.
looking at him respectfully.
Girl, yes. Congratulations to you, mama. You well deserved.
Y'all, I mean, can we just appreciate this beautiful photo of this beautiful man who just won the Super Bowl? Yes, yes. Magical. Magical. I'm sorry, fellas, if y'all came. This is a ladies' night show tonight, okay? But yeah, anyways, my Rams won the Super Bowl. Yes, baby. They brought it home to LA. And so I don't want to too much in that because, you know, I don't want to rub it into the Cowboy fan over here.
You see, I'm just sitting back and letting you go on ahead and congratulate yourself.
I'm going to congratulate myself. We are an amazing city. A city of champions is where SoFi is, is located in Inglewood. But I'm so proud of my Rams. They came through. They fought hard. Solid team. And yeah. But let me go ahead. What were you going to say?
Can I just say, sis, that,
yes,
you know, I'm not, some people feel that because I wanted the Rams to win and people as in my daughters, that I was like a Rams fan. No, I was rooting for LA because we didn't make it as the Cowboy community team. So I'm going to root for my sister's team, which is LA. So I was really happy. I was at the edge of my seat. Me and Bebe were yelling at the TV. Well, she was doing more than yelling. I was just like, but I'm really happy that you guys won. Like everybody was rooting for LA and Vegas.
LA for sure.
Definitely.
It was dope. It was really dope. Thank you. And I think that's where sports fans get so like possessive and crazy. Like you can't like cheer for another team in a sense. Like I obviously I'm not a Cowboys fan, but if my team didn't make it to the Super Bowl and Crazy Maria's team Cowboys made it, I'd probably be rooting for them too. I'm like, all right, Cowboys, let's go see what you got.
Right.
You know, it's just like, okay, my team's not there. I'm not gonna be pounding a fit and be like, nah, fuck the Cowboys. Like, what?
And I just want to say, we're taking the Super Bowl next year.
I don't know about that.
We are 2022. Why are you laughing?
Anyways, let me put this fine man back on there. Why you talk all that nonsense? But anyways, I wanted to talk about the Super Bowl, you guys, because so the night before I told my mom, like, hey mom, what are you doing? You know, on Thursday? No, it was Wednesday. And she was like, nothing. What's up? And I was like, all right, let's go be ready by 9:30. And she's like, okay. She did not know where I was taking her. I got in the car. We got in the car together and she had no idea. She kept asking, where are we going? I was like, oh, just, un mandado, like a quick little errand. We get there to the LA Coliseum. And mind you, I did read and I was trying to find out if everything was free. And it was free. Everything was free. They did not let your girls park in the parking lot. We had to find, and I went up to the security and I even showed them because my mom, she has a handicap sticker thing. And he's like, no, you got to find street parking. And I was like, oh, but like my mom can't walk that far, And he was like, I'm sorry. I was like, oh, what a jerk, but whatever. And I know for handicapped people, they should at least make an exception. An exception. Like I get it.
You could park in red. I wonder if that is looked at as like a holiday. I know it's not a holiday, but I wonder if it's looked
I don't know because see they
with your handicap sticker.
The reason I was talking about this is because they literally sent everybody an email who follows the Rams, and was like, or the parade is tomorrow. So they didn't give anybody any chance. Like
I know because I didn't know
there would have been way more people there. They did that on purpose, so a lot of people weren't there. But it was literally we all got notified the day before, and obviously it was a Wednesday around 11:30. People were at work, So
well, you know what, Jackie? Honestly, it gets really crazy. You see, after the game, people were showing out. After the game
I know,
LA.
and that's why they did it early.
But let me tell you, our cousin went. Viviana.
Yeah, I know. She told me.
She posted and the crowd was bumper to bumper as people walking. Like
I know.
it was ridiculous. I would have been scared to be in that
Yeah.
damn crowd. I wouldn't know.
So like
I
I
could
was
just imagine my poor mom.
So like I was saying, we couldn't find parking to get there close enough. So we drove around like maybe 2 to 3 times. Just being there was really dope. And just my mom being there, and I was like showing her all the fans, because she also brought that up, how sometimes these fans get too out of hand and crazy. But I was like, there was a lot of family there, was a lot of kids. It was a good vibe. So even though we didn't get off, it was still a good time to be there in that area, in that space. And at least I felt a part of it, and I was there in spirit. And then we went to Tacos Gavilan, ate some bomb ass tacos if you've never been there. I tagged them, and why did they send me a message just today asking if I can send them a picture or video of the best way or my favorite way to eat a taco, so I can be featured on their social media?
Girl, don't do that. Please don't do that.
So I was like,
knows?
wait,
That
who
might be
y'all
a good
paying?
thing.
Tacos Gavilan, y'all paying the money? Let's go. I'll take a picture. I'll do a video for you.
That sounds like too sexy. Like
it
they
made
want
me-
you to get a
well,
little nasty.
No,
nasty
I just made it. I just
taco.
made it sexy like that real quick. No, but it reminded me of when Paris Hilton did a commercial for Carl's Jr. and she was eating like
the
this
stuff was dripping all
Yeah,
over.
I was thinking of.
She was on that car
I was literally thinking of doing it like that.
with your tejano on, and then sitting on top of a pickup truck.
Okay, let me stop.
I love it. I'm envisioning. I will record it for
Oh
you.
no, get out of my face. Get out of my face. But anyways, y'all, the next chisme that we have for you guys is Victoria's Secret's newest model. Have you guys heard who they got for their newest model? She is 24 years old from Puerto Rico.
Hey, a Latina in the house.
Yes, y'all. And I'm excited for her. She's 24-year-old Puerto Rican model Sophia. I want to say her last name is Hirao. She has become the first Victoria's Secret model with Down syndrome. I'm going to show you guys a picture because she looks so good. She shares the exciting news on her social media, joining the fashion brand for a new underwear line and campaign. She captioned the post, "One day I dreamed of it and I worked for it, and today it's a dream come true. I can finally tell you my big secret. I am Victoria's Secret first model with Down syndrome." She also added, "Thank you, Victoria's Secret, for seeing me as a model who has no limits and making me part of the Inclusive Love Cloud Collection campaign." Shout out to her.
I love that.
She's looking
Yes,
gorgeous.
congratulations, Sophia. You look amazing, baby girl.
Ooh, man, look at them
Yes,
abs. She rocking
girl.
them abs. Okay. So, and she's Puerto Rican. We got a Latina on there. So that's really dope. That's really dope.
Can we bring a big mama to Victoria's Secrets?
They do.
have big mama?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Didn't they have that one girl, Ashley Graham? Wasn't she a Victoria's Secret model? She was curved, plus size.
Yeah, plus size. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Well, that pretty much wraps up today's Chisme. Yes, y'all. I had to share my quick story of the Rams parade.
Un escándalo, escándalo, es un escándalo.
All right, y'all. So, if you guys are just tuning in, this is Ladies Night Radio Show. I am your host, Mysterious Jax, and we are coming to you live from TGN Latinx, the only place you can find Ladies Night Radio Show. And of course, I got my girl, Crazy Maria.
I said you forgot who the fuck
And
I
I'm
was
like,
already.
Can I host? Can I host? Can I say what network and platform we are on? Jeez, this is why you get called every once blue moon, because you be going crazy with me. Can I host?
Go for it.
All right, y'all. But anyways, so let's go get into tonight's topic. And I had to bring Crazy Maria because I definitely want to know, what does Crazy Maria think of all of this, right? So we're gonna start off with what everybody kind of knows right now, and what everybody's been talking, it's all over social media, is Kim and Kanye. Yes, Kim and Kanye have been in the news lately for their crazy divorce, his crazy antics of posting on social media, of threatening her new boo, Pete Davidson, fighting for custody or fighting to see his kids. So much craziness. And we already know that divorce can get messy, but let's talk about this specific relationship. So I'm gonna start off with you, Maria. Kim and Kanye. What do you think about what's been going on with them as far as how each of them has been handling it? I'm gonna start off with that.
I think that Kim, I mean, I follow her, but I don't really see much that she posts. So I think she's just really trying to stay under wraps or just behind and just being quiet. But I feel like Kanye is a bit of a narcissist. Like he has a huge following. And yes, I agree with, the baby having the TikTok at the age that she's at. And just because there's so much on social media, but he's just, I don't know. I feel like he's just lashing out and he's still obviously in love with Kim. And, like how she texted him and was like, dude, like you're going to get him hurt. And then he responded with, no, everybody stand back. Don't hurt him or something like that. But I still love you. Or I don't know. I just feel like he's a bit of a narcissist and he needs to take his fucking medicine.
I think that he is definitely creating a toxic and unsafe environment because who was I reading? It was somebody that had posted on social media. I'm trying to think of his name right now, but I can't.
Sean King.
Yes,
I read that.
He stated something that made me really think and was like, the only other person to do what Kanye's doing right now was Donald Trump. Yeah. And what did Donald Trump do? He created people to become violent in these protests and go crazy. And you saw people just beating them up,
behind and
following and shooting and all of that. Yeah. So he was saying all that and he was comparing the two. And I was like, yo, that's true. Like, of course, like everybody else in the beginning, I was posting. I was like, yo, Kanye's fucking entertaining. This shit is funny as hell. But then you really think about it and you're like, yo, this is like, these type of people exist in the world.
No, yeah.
Narcissism and it's so unsafe.
A true thing.
And they will get a following. Part of being a narcissist is you get people on your side by playing the victim, by playing this role that you're the victim, right? And that's what he does when it was the whole like, they won't let me see my kids and whatnot. And it's like,
but then he posted that he was going to the Rams game with his kids.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is it? Do they allow you? Are you just acting up? Like, do you want Kim and that's where your attention is, and the kids are not really your attention, but you're holding them as if they are your attention. Like, you know what I mean? What the fuck is it? He has everything of not only does he say he's bipolar, but he has everything of a narcissist, like everything that he's done.
And so I also was going to say is that, oh, is somebody knocking? Can you check the door? I think somebody was knocking, right? But I think also it's also unsafe because he makes it seem like nobody's helping him and this and that. Check. I don't know. Somebody's at the door. I'm sorry.
Hello?
Oh my God, you scared the shit out of me. I was like, who is that? Hey, what's going on? We are live on air with Ladies Night Radio Show, and we have some visitors coming in. I'm glad we're live because if we're about to get killed, I need all of y'all to be on camera and to see this. Oh my God. What's up, DC? We got some visitors here, y'all. See, we got DC. Thank you, DC. What's up, Anna?
He came up at a bar and he told me he works here.
Oh my God. We're live on air. Just FYI, we're live on air.
Oh, Jesus. That was really scary. And then Jackie had like the scary music going on. I said,
it's Kanye. It's Kanye.
And then he was like flicking the mail drop. And I'm just like, oh. And then I try to put my male voice. Who is it?
This is what happens.
Just go get on the camera real quick so everybody can see the little sexy thing of you, who you are. And, it's better to see you than a crazy
It's
maniac.
above the mirror between the lights. You just switch it. Okay,
Jesus.
so sorry for that break, y'all. We're trying. Oh shit, it's
Jackie
okay.
Just dropping everything out of her.
Oh, look, here we go. There we go. Hi, DC.
Hello.
You want to jump on the mic? You can jump on the mic if you want.
I can.
You're what? I can't hear you. Oh, okay, well, you can do it. Go ahead. Come on back if you want to join the ladies' night over here.
Hey.
Huh? G-string.
Well, if you
Okay.
want to, I mean, I ain't gonna stop you.
Let me get the camera angles right then. In that case, if that's what we're
I ain't gonna
doing.
stop you, brother. Shit.
Oh my God, you guys, that is hilarious.
Go to the comments real quick. See what we got. in
And
the
that
comments.
is Ladies Night Radio for you. That's hilarious. Welcome back, y'all. This is your girl, Mysterious Jax, host of Ladies Night Radio Show. And of course, I got my girl Crazy Maria here.
Hey, up in the house.
Up in the house. And we are coming to you live from the TGN Latinx studio. We had to take a quick refresher break because we had some unannounced visitors join us. And if
can
you're
sit
gonna be
over
here, you might
here.
as well just go
Yeah,
sit over
here
there
with me.
But anyways, you guys, we were just talking about Kanye and Kim Kardashian. We're just chismeando today. So yeah, y'all can join the fun. I don't know, Maria, if you want to fix the camera for Anna.
Crazy Anna.
Crazy Anna. Crazy Anna. And I got me and DC over here. I don't know why my phone's echoing, you guys, but it's just, we're gonna have to make it work. But anyways, really quick. So we're just talking about Kanye and Kim really quick. And just being and dealing with the narcissist and really trying to find out how people can help him in a sense. Because someone at that state, someone who is just, I don't want to say out of control, but someone who is just not right and is creating a toxic, unsafe environment. What's like the best way? And now we have two amazing people that just joined us. Shout out to my sister Anna, who's also works in education. I don't know if you want to put your headphones on. And we got DC over here, who's actually a licensed therapist. Woo woo! Let me give you all a round of applause.
Yes.
What are your thoughts, you guys? What's your thoughts on the whole Kim and Kanye, the divorce, the Pete Davidson, the messiness on social media? I want to hear from you guys. They just heard from Crazy Maria and I. What about Crazy Anna and DC? What do you guys think?
I was gonna ask which one of them is the narcissist and which one's the crazy person, because they both are the same. They just display it in different ways.
Okay, explain that.
So, I mean, we give Kanye flack for actually having a diagnosable thing that he struggles with, which is his bipolar. So,
Right.
Yes, he's going to have moments, but I also think he's really misunderstood. So Kanye, like, oh, he's a musical genius, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. But he's not a dumb person. He's very smart, very intellectual. But he has his moments with his behavior, his manic episodes, or whatever the case may be. And then we have, the other narcissist who loves the attention, who loves the fame, who loves the above, Miss Kardashian.
Right.
Yes.
That's what her platform has been built off of.
Exactly. And he knew that getting with her.
Absolutely. He knew that, and that's what probably attracted him to the situation, because it's two narcissists coming together to function and dysfunction.
And usually two narcissists don't work well with each other.
Nope, because somebody has to be more important than the other.
Exactly.
So then you have this moment now where Kanye's like, well, the focus should be the kids. Let the kids be on TikTok and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 which to a degree I can understand.
But I do think that, like, okay, I understand that as a parent. I get it. Like the whole TikTok thing, being on social media, she might be too young. I think that, but you knew who your wife was. And
Absolutely.
you knew she has cameras. She's had cameras in her house since the day you met her. That's how you met her. That's how you knew of her, was because of her TV show.
That's how we all know her.
Exactly. So we can't put too much of that on Kim, because it's like you knew exactly. She doesn't hide that.
Absolutely.
She's very transparent and open about that. My thing with Kanye is that's more, people like Kanye are more dangerous because they paint this picture of being the victim. And they do, and have a lot of people feel sorry for them, want to be there for them. I get that. And you're right. He did say that he is bipolar. So how can we assist him without like attacking Kim or the people that he's putting in danger? Because now anybody who talks to Pete Davidson or is in his circle, he's like banning them from his life.
Right.
And it's like, that's not healthy.
I'd say for both of them, there's two different approaches we can take. what is poison or death to a narcissist?
Lack of attention.
Absolutely. So if we stop giving them the attention, they won't perform.
But they're a celebrity. That's impossible for Kanye.
Yeah,
But
but I think
who
he has a
gives
fan-
them the
a-
celebrity?
His fan
I think
base.
right, I was just gonna say
His
that.
fan
I think
base.
right now, because I've heard this rise of narcissism ever since they put it on the Red Talk table, like table talk, and everybody's talking about it. But to some extent, narcissism was not originally a mental health issue. At least I don't think it was in the DSM-5 or whatever
Right.
until recently. I think we produce narcissists, our society, and with social media, we're actually contributing it to more. The fact that we like glorify artists,
Yeah.
musicians, sports people, we're contributing to their narcissism. Now, is he a genius? I think so. And I
Yeah.
think she's a genius too. And they're business people and they're used to manipulating and they've learned the formula of manipulation
Mhm.
of society for their benefit. And now they're just kind of doing it against each other. Now you have Davidson, whatever his name
Pete
is.
Davidson.
He's not all that innocent. He continues to make fun of people
He's
with
a
mental
comedian.
health issues, but he's done that for years.
Yeah.
But he
And-
chose to put himself in the middle of this.
Yeah. No, I'm not
So
saying he's the
we're not going
victim.
to say that he's
No, not at all.
Well, I'll say this: everybody involved is a victim and the agitator at the same time.
Exactly. I was going to say it's not. I think it's easier to pinpoint Kanye because he is loud. He's kind of messy right now, and I think on top of that, he has some mental health situations going on.
He's the black man,
And he's
in
a
the
black
equation.
man. Yes. But I
True.
also feel like
But there's a lot of men who are not black, who are Latino, white, who fall under what Kanye is displaying. And
Mhm.
that's what I'm talking about
Right.
more. So that was my attention. So I understand. That's why I'm not really talking too much about Pete Davidson or Kanye, because I'm not saying that Pete is the victim or Kim. We
Right.
know exactly who they are. What I'm talking about as far as the idea of a narcissist man in a relationship, because we're speaking from the lady's point of view and how women deal with men like this on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Right.
In their life. They could be their brothers, their fathers, their boyfriends, their husbands. So it's like, how do you deal with this at the same time that you're still trying to raise your own family,
Right.
deal with your own issues? It's just like, how are you there for them? And sometimes you're going to be like their ally, and sometimes you're going to be their target or their enemy.
Right.
How do you come and assist them in these type of situations? How can we be there for Kanye?
Right.
And so you're saying is like, don't give him attention.
I'll say, yeah, it's the same. Don't give it attention, and also hold them accountable.
So you do hold them accountable.
Absolutely, you hold everybody accountable.
Always, definitely.
Like I work in mental health, but just because you have a diagnosis doesn't mean I'm not going to hold you accountable.
Right.
Because
Okay.
you're here to work on what your struggle is.
Because that's what I feel like a lot of people are using the crutch of he's bipolar. And it's like, well, these type of men exist. And I'm not trying
Right.
to just say just Kanye. I'm just using Kanye as an example because he is in the forefront of what a narcissist man in a relationship will look like and how he will turn people against you if it doesn't fall under you. So if anybody who's on your side, it's like you're on the outside now,
Right.
in a sense.
I would say Trump is more so the epitome of a narcissist man.
True.
Because it's based in white Eurocentric privilege and pride and things of that nature. But yes, does Kanye have narcissist qualities? Absolutely. He's been very open about like, I love Kanye. It's, I hope
Yeah.
you love Kanye as much as Kanye loves Kanye. Like, he knows he loves himself. That's been part of his shtick from then on. But as we said, they're two narcissists. So as a woman, assuming that the woman is not a narcissist like him is
Right.
herself,
Mhm.
how do I support this man? Well, I gotta sit back and decide, like, is it worth supporting him?
Yeah.
Is
I have
it
a
worth
fri-
me staying? Do I
Yeah,
need to be here?
Definitely. But
Is it-
I have a friend who had or just got out of a relationship with a person who she says is a narcissist based on like her readings and looking into what a narcissist is.
Mhm.
And she did leave him and she did stop giving him the attention
Mhm.
because she was going based on like, what can help a narcissist or how do you deal with one?
Right.
And it seems like that just enraged the narcissist
Absolutely.
to do even more crazier things.
Control.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm losing control, so I have to escalate
Yeah.
in order to get that control back. But at some point, they're going to realize you don't have control, and I can't allow you to have control over me or this situation. You do
Right.
not have dominion over this.
And what she did was she got the police involved
Right.
because they have a child, to now like she has no contact with him
Right.
other than like if he wants to pick up the child, it has to go through the police station. So she just took all his control out, and that's the only way that they're able to like co-parent.
Yep. That's
And
what
get along.
validates them.
Yeah.
I have to have control. A taker is going to take. So
But
if you continue to give me the platform to take from you or to get something from you, I'm going to continue. It's going to escalate anyway.
Right.
Because my behavior is to escalate things in my
Yeah.
favor, whether it's positively or negatively. I have to drive things back to me, because what's the point of everything? Me.
Right.
But if I take that away from you, now you are no longer a factor.
Yeah.
And I think what's important is, as speaking from the lady's point of view, it's important for you to identify these. Some women do end up, living in fear, fear as far as being hurt from them or that they're going to hurt themselves.
Yes.
So I think you should not ever deal with this alone. It can be overwhelming. It can be a bit much. Seek out some help. There's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, people go through this on a daily basis with their partners, family members, friends, and just wanted to let you know that you're not alone and that this exists. And Kanye is the perfect example of this. I'm not saying that Kanye is all the blame. I'm just using him as an example in being in a relationship with narcissist people, and how, because you'll start feeling yourself going crazy, like, dude, and because other people are going to start questioning you as the other person, like, wait, well, did you do this? What did you do? Like, and it's you can go crazy in some type of situation like that.
And that's a good point that you bring up. As a mother, if there are kids involved, or if there aren't kids involved and you're in a relationship, you don't give up on people so quickly. You try every avenue that you can.
Of course.
But however, if it doesn't get better, honey, mandándola a la chingada. That's what I'm gonna say.
Even with that, your effort doesn't have to be a one-dimensional approach. I can still give effort, but it doesn't have to be the exact same way that I've been giving effort.
Right.
I can continue to love and support you from a distance.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I can change how the love looks. I care about you. You're the father of my children. I thank you for giving me that and, co-creating all of this with me.
Yeah.
But I can't love you the same way that I loved you before. You have to put yourself first to a degree.
I agree. I love that. We're gonna move on to the next one, you guys. I'm gonna talk about it really quick. The baby and Daniele's brother, they had an altercation. I think you guys are all caught up with this. Anna, DC, do you guys know what's going on with the baby? And
I don't know who those people are.
it's okay.
You're not missing anything.
Well, I use the celebrities you don't need to know. It's their stories that I really like to discuss.
Right.
Yeah.
So pretty much, the baby and Daniele were in a relationship. They had a baby together. After she got pregnant, he kind of kicked her to the curb. They tried to make it work after, I guess, she had the baby. And on one of these rants on Instagram, he pretty much embarrassed her on his live or her live, somebody's live.
It was both, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and so it was a very toxic. Like, it's just like they were still trying to figure out whatever their relationship was, but they were including the public in it, and they went live, and they both were being nasty to each other, but mostly him. Like, he really embarrassed her. Now her brother, I guess, saw him at a bowling alley and tried to stand behind his sister and step up for her name and her honor. And I don't know exactly what happened, if he threw a first punch or if he was just talking shit, but they ended up fighting in the bowling alley. And it was kind of funny because they ended up in the lanes, and you guys know the lanes are very slippery. So trying to fight, you kept slipping, you keep seeing people slip and fall. But him and his posse, the baby's posse, or pretty much ganged up on her brother and beat him up and just whatever. I need to know and ask you guys, was her brother in the wrong for stepping in and doing what he did, or should he have just left it alone? Or did he do the right thing and stepping up and speaking and stepping in? I know Maria's probably gonna be like, no, I'm glad he did something, because I felt like if anybody did me wrong and Maria saw you in the streets, just walk across the sidewalk, because she's about to come up to your ass. And it just happened at a softball game. After the game, we were leaving. She came to play and sub for us, and as the game was over, everybody was walking to their cars, and I told her, I was like, oh, you know, the picture from the other team, that's the guy that slid into me at home and took me out. And she said, what? Why didn't you tell me earlier? I was like, this, because look how you're acting. This is why I didn't tell you. Why did she go up to his man's Prius, start knocking on the window? Oh, come on out. You have something to say. And she started going crazy on him. What did you tell him exactly?
I was like, no, I didn't go up to his Prius. I drove around because he had hit the girl.
He hit another teammate of mine, but he only does this to women.
That night, he hit her in the neck.
Yeah.
Like she was running to home and he was a pitcher and he not just tagging, he like legitly like gave her a chop in the neck
with the ball,
with his glove
and the ball.
Yeah. And so I'm like, what? And the umpire didn't call it or nothing. And
it was a big altercation on the field.
He walked and he laughing. He's in the
but fast forward to you after I told you. So when she
told me that, I already had some type of feelings towards him, and he was a white guy. And so, you know, I get in my car and so I do a U-turn and I roll up behind his Prius and I was like, hey, and then he like ignoring me on purpose. He's talking to his teammate and I was like, you hear me? I said, you lucky it wasn't me because I would have fucked you up on GP. Like, fuck you, motherfucker.
What is GP?
Like on site, like motherfucker, like I would have fucked you up. And then he's like, you messed with the wrong one. And then he's like, you know what? I'm not here for this. I'm not here for this. And he started getting in his car. I was like, that's right, you punk bitch. And then drove off.
And then I was like, this is why I didn't tell you before the game because I knew you would have been doing some crazy stuff toward him. So, you know, she reminds me of Danny Lay's brother. Like she's gonna stand up for her loved ones and people that she cares about. So
because it hurt because she really did hurt. Like it was like not one video. It was like numerous lives that he was creating. He was like, dude, like, why are you still here? I don't even love you. We're not even in a relationship.
Yeah, he was embarrassing her.
Like, and she's crying, like really, really. And then she's like,
while holding the baby,
trying to post her facts. Like, no, this like text messages. And I'm like, girl, just get out. Oh my God.
Let me ask Anna and DC, and I want to ask with you first. What do you think? Do you think he did the right thing in stepping up, or do you think he should have just stayed out of it?
I think it depends on the situation, but I think if your instinct and your heart said to like be there for your family, then I don't know if you're wrong with that. I would just say, just be careful and know what the
situation is.
Well, the consequences are going to be too. Like I'm by myself and I'm going to go up to this person when they have like 20 people around them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure he doesn't regret it.
I don't know how it happened, but he had sorry, I had to put some cheese in my mouth.
Stop eating. We're live on air.
Sorry. So he had posted a video telling the baby that he was going to fuck him up when he saw him. After that last video, he made a video and posted it because Hollywood Unlocked reposted it. And he was
Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked.
Bad boy, whatever his name is. I'm going to fuck you up. Like, you fucking my sister, you disrespect
your impersonations.
Yeah. And I said, oh, when I saw that, I said, oh, I hope he knows how to, box.
Yeah.
And when I saw the video, I said, no, like, I really wanted the baby to get like a few licks, like hit him.
Yeah, I think a lot of us did.
As a man, like for a woman that just had a baby,
your baby,
really putting her through that,
your baby.
I don't care what the situation is. Why are you going live, like putting her through that?
Yeah,
that to me was like, you're not a man. And I was a huge fan of his, just because like he always posts his baby, and I feel like his connection with his baby is so cute, so sweet, and. When I saw that, I said, oh, I cannot stand you.
DC, what are your thoughts?
I mean, everybody's retarded.
Yeah.
But to kind of...
You're a counselor?
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No sugarcoating, just get straight to it.
True.
All right.
But all jokes aside, like to kind of reiterate what Anna was saying, you got to be aware of your surroundings. One. So for him, like I know you want to defend your sister's honor, but this is also somebody who's made a platform off of I'll really shoot you. I'll really fight you. Like,
no, for real.
And I will make it, I'll get away with it. That's what's made him famous.
Yeah.
The fact that he killed a guy, got away with it. The fact that he's ran up on people in the store and I'm going to fight you and I'm not afraid to fight anybody. Like his aggression is part of what's made him famous. And that's the person that you're going to write a check on and say, I'm going to fuck you up when I see you.
Unless you come hard.
You can't.
Yeah.
You Danny Lay's brother, bro. You're not.
Narcissist or narcissist in the making?
Which one?
Narcissist. The
for,
baby.
For the baby?
Yeah.
Oh, he's full. Yeah, he's definitely. He's about himself.
I think a lot of celebrities are very like borderline narcissists in no sense.
Personality disorders for sure. But I say for him, I think it's kind of like with their situation of what happened on live. It's two hurt people trying to figure out how to out hurt one another.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the baby's a bad dude. He just, when you got that small man complex, when I feel hurt,
Man,
now I
preach
gotta figure
about
out
it.
how to hurt you back.
Right.
So I don't think he 100% meant what he was saying, but they both didn't pay attention to
Also,
how
like,
we're-
just check your intentions. Like, okay,
Right.
so I'm gonna do this, and what's my intentions? To hurt him? Like, where's that gonna go? I
Right.
guess I'm more rational, but I've been irrational when it comes to my family. But
Right.
I also understand, like, I don't know if it's worth it, especially if we see that guy,
Right.
the baby guy, is always like that.
Right. And that would be my point for not. Because honestly, if your goal is to help your sister and put her in a better light, doing this doesn't take tension
Right.
away
Yeah.
from what she's
No.
going
Makes
through.
it
It
worse.
brings more attention to her. So you're
Yes.
hurting her just as much.
Because imagine
he
how
is.
she felt watching the video, like, oh my God.
Now my brother's getting hurt, and that
Yes.
my baby daddy is the one. Now that creates more tension, more
tension.
turmoil. That's not going to go away. That's going to put the kid in an environment where they have to grow.
Yes.
You're making it worse by exacerbating the situation. Just like, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It may
I agree.
be the quote unquote bigger man and figure like, how can I have a conversation with you to help you understand how you're hurting my sister? Even if you don't want to be with her, you guys
Right.
have a child together. I want you guys to figure out how to co-parent or something to where she doesn't get embarrassed further,
Right.
because she needs to salvage her career as well.
So at the end of all of this, to wrap that up, if you can't fight him and his 4 bodyguards, you shouldn't be fighting him.
Is that the moral of the story?
No, I'm just trying to wrap it up, Anna, because we're running low on time. Okay, there's more to that, obviously.
I always tell my girls, there's somebody tougher than you out there.
Right.
So
Just know
just
that.
know that.
It's because I really want to go into my next topic, you guys. So my next topic is CNN Van Jones has currently welcomed his baby girl with a friend as they plan to consciously co-parent. And it's a concept that he hopes more people will explore and consider. And can I say that I have been talking about this on my show for some time now. I have been talking about how I am looking for someone to have a baby with, co-parent, and not necessarily be in a relationship with them. And so,
Co-parent.
yes. And so the fact that he did it, and he did it with a friend who he has obviously a friendship with, respect and love. I think it's amazing. I think this is great. And I'm all aboard on this, but I definitely this is for my single, almost, my age, and wanting a baby, or thinking I wanted a baby, and obviously not having luck in the dating pool. This is where my mind is. But I also want to talk to people in different mindsets of this. How
Well, let
do
me
you
ask
guys
you this
feel?
so I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Is this the Rams guy?
No,
Oh,
What?
Okay,
it's not Aaron Donald.
Okay, I'm not good with names. I mean,
He's a-
hell, I
he's a
could barely get my
broadcaster.
coworkers' names right.
He's a CNN Van Jones. He's on CNN.
He's an analyst.
Oh, I have a picture of him. Hold on, let me put my
yes,
glasses
I know
on.
who you're talking about. The
Completely different people. If you're talking about
This
Aaron
man-
Donald, that is not Aaron
no.
Donald
Oh,
anywhere.
okay. Yeah,
That's him.
yeah.
Totally
Okay,
different
yeah.
individuals.
If you guys are listening to us, you can check it out on YouTube on TGN Latinx. The only platform you can find Ladies Night Radio Show is the Good News Radio Network. Okay, so we are talking about this gentleman, Van Jones, who just had a baby with his friend. They are just friends, and they had a baby together because they decided that they would be great co-parents. So how do we all feel about this? Are you guys on board with this concept, or are you guys thinking this man is crazy? Maria,
I'm all on board, but I wonder, did he have sex or did they go to a?
you're so
like,
nosy.
I want to know.
That's a legitimate question.
Yeah,
It
I would
is,
like
but
to
it's
know what
not
that
the-
looks like.
The whole purpose of this question.
I think
Well-
it goes into the equation.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay. What if they just did it like the turkey baster style?
Doubt it. She's beautiful.
Okay, well
I
then they
mean,
have
it
sex.
depends. If that's not his persuasion, he may not have wanted to consummate the agreement in that way. So that could play a
Are
role
you
in it
saying
as well.
he's gay?
I don't know the man, so I can't
Oh.
say anything. But if we're talking about all the different angles, maybe that's part of it. Because if
Okay.
I'm attracted to men, I can't birth my own child.
Right.
You
True.
technically can,
Well,
but you probably just didn't enjoy it. It's the cheaper way.
yeah, that's more messy though.
Close your eyes.
yes, sister.
I just,
Damn.
Is it
That's
over
my
yet?
sister.
did you finish?
She a
But
freak.
it would be, that could be one way to do it. So I don't know. I'm 100% on board with.
You are
Yeah. If whatever two people or more, depending on your dynamic,
true.
which whatever you agree on, if it works for you, that's really all that matters, especially if you're going to equally support the child and support one another in doing so, which is the goal. So if we both want to have a child and we both agree that we are going to do our best to raise this child, how we get this child into this world
Right.
is not everybody else's business. Who
Right.
says you have to have the stereotypical male-female monogamous relationship in order to have a family? If
But
that's-
I wonder if that whole interaction of two bodies clashing together and making friction and
I'm
just
pretty sure
like
that's not the
hitting that
point of
that
this.
point of like ecstasy, like what is it called?
Making sticky.
Yes,
Sis-
and is it ecstasy? Whatever. what is it?
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy. Yes, hitting that point. I was damn it, just lost it. Hitting that point,
You
and then
sound tense.
what would the baby? Yes,
Okay.
come give me a massage.
The baby. What are you talking about? We're
Yeah,
off
like,
the
okay,
baby.
stop,
but
stop.
no, the
no, he's talking
baby
about
that
the child.
the
No.
child. Oh Lord, get it together, Jackie.
You get it
We
together.
on the
You're
topic.
throwing me off with the thrusty over here. What,
I don't know
what are you
what you- it's just-
doing?
Like how would that impact the child? You know what I mean? Like we use
Okay, what's your question?
So insemination is man-made, and that's not natural. But like when you having like an orgasm,
okay, let's say
making it
they
natural,
had
like
sex.
the baby comes out more natural, right? I'm assuming.
I don't know if there's studies that connect that, Maria.
Thank
but
you. Like, but
No,
there
I'm
might
just
be.
saying, I
Like,
don't know
we
your
gotta go to
point is.
God.
What does okay.
You're trying to say like the actual physical creation of a child
Yes.
is going to affect the
So it
child
goes into
their
energetically
spirit. It
could
differently
be.
then.
And
It's
their
a
soul.
It's a
okay.
possibility because
give-
this
I
is
give-
all man stuff
Right.
creating a
But
child.
there's plenty of children.
Yeah,
out
there's
there that
already
were
plenty of children.
I
artificially
know.
inseminated or
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if
surrogates,
there's
And we
things of
got
that
some
nature.
narcissists out there, so we don't know if it could, like, you know what I mean?
Okay, let Anna go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if there's studies that show that people who are inseminated are like any less energetically different than. I mean, I don't know. I wonder how you would test that.
Yeah.
on someone who's
Yeah.
made
But
in a consummate relationship. But to me, well, go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's already people that are born in that manner.
Right.
They exist
They
already.
I
exist.
know.
They walk among us.
I would
And
say
you wouldn't know.
I would like
They
to
don't look
test
like
them.
aliens.
No, but I would like to test them.
I would be a little biased and say that that's not what's going to affect the development. It's the environment that affects the
Yes,
development.
100%.
I think I'm on the fence on this. I'm all about people having a choice to live the life that they want, and also being in education and seeing so many students and so many kids going through just mental health and not having the network or the community at home to support them or to raise them, especially when society right now is more competitive and more influential than your own family. I just really want, before he's going to influence people in doing this, right? Conscious co-parenting. But like, let's define what that means and like the terms and all that, because for you not to be involved could really affect this human being. And we continue raising what, like Maria said, narcissists or people with mental health issues. Like there's a reason there's a rise of that. And I think like the family, like the traditional family doesn't have to be traditional, but I think a child does need that parenting, the co-parenting.
Yes.
It is hard for one
It
person
needs that
alone
love,
to do it.
the home love.
And they
but
do need
but
a
they're
lot
gonna
of love.
co-parent. They just said they're both gonna raise them.
But if you think about it, most people are co-parenting. That
Yes.
doesn't mean they're co-parenting correctly. That's
Yes.
good enough for the child. So my question would be, what are the parameters that you guys are setting up when you say that
Right.
you're co-parenting? Are we going to live close to one another? Are we going to stay in the same
And you
house?
got to
Like,
talk about all of it.
what does it look like? Because we can co-parent and I stay in Washington and you stay in LA.
That's not co-parenting.
That's not.
That's not us supporting one another in the baby. I got you
Agreed.
pregnant. We created a child. Send me the child when it's my time. to
Unless
have the
that was
child.
the terms.
Right. But if
Right?
that's their terms, then hey, that's on you. But I understand developmentally, like those are things that need to be discussed. What type of environment are you creating within your co-parenting dynamic, and how is that going to affect the child?
Yeah, and I believe me, there are many human beings that are raised in single family homes, and they're amazing individuals and people who are quite the opposite. They have two parents, and then they turned out very
Trump.
yeah. I don't. So what I'm gonna say is that I think the conscious part is really important. That he defines that if I and another person decide to co-parent and go into this, then we really need to define the terms and talk about absolutely everything, even the
Mhm.
religion part, even the like what's going to happen when this happens. Like all of those things need to be defined because
Yes,
they can negatively influence.
absolutely. Those
Yes,
things
but
need
I
to be
think those are
discussed
things that
regardless.
I would think that you would talk to your partner that you're
Well,
going to.
I think you're assuming
Yeah,
that
that's
people
my-
are rational, right?
Can we say that that's what I would say? Because I'm the one that was thinking about doing something
Right.
like this, and this is where my mind was. It's like I would ask questions that I'm like, okay, if this happened, how would you handle it,
Right.
or where would you? I would ask those questions like, what religion we want to raise them, how as far as our faith in God, what schools, all of that. Those are things that I would ask. So that's why I'm saying that
Right,
because
but that's
I'm
a
thinking that.
small percentage because
Right.
I have a job because people don't. A lot of that is a question, that's
Yeah.
a dynamic that people don't even think to ask when it comes to dating, let alone creating a child. These are
True,
conversations that they don't
true.
have until it's in their face, and by then
All
you've
right,
already
y'all.
ignored it for.
So
a
with
while.
that being said, before
Have you found
guys
somebody?
before you guys go and have a baby with a friend, make sure you ask all these important questions that will, affect your relationship with your friend and with your child in the future.
You should also ask
Hey.
how you want to be in conflict. Because I don't think even if you're in a relationship, you should be like, how do you want to fight because we're gonna fight.
Yeah.
How are we gonna be
Just-
in conflict?
But if you guys are friends, you probably have already had disagreements
You would hope.
in the past. Yeah, so it's
You
like
must
But
have
this-
somebody lined up.
I
do you have
definitely have people
Just
in
make
mind.
sure
Do
the
they have a
genes are
job?
good.
Don't worry
forget
about
the job.
it.
Just
Don't
make sure the
worry
genes
about
are good.
it,
The
okay? The
genes,
genes.
the
See,
like
this
the
is-
way they think. Like do they have like people that are
I mean,
um,
sometimes the recessive
successful
traits
in
that
life?
match up are the things that kind of carry you through. 'Cause you can have like quote unquote two ugly people that give birth to
no,
a
not
supermodel.
those type of G's. Like
I know that. I know what you're talking
success,
about.
success,
Everything else, but I'm
success.
saying recessive traits.
Yes,
Ancestors.
Yes,
My ancestor was a
yes.
doctor. Oh, yours was a doctor.
Yes.
Those a match. Maybe we'll have a doctor. Let's go.
Yes,
That type of
yes.
situation.
So Anna, you wouldn't do this with a friend?
Put me on the spot. I don't know. I think
Come on, sis.
I think when you sent it to me, it's been something that's on our minds, right?
Yeah.
Like the
I was
older we
left out of
get.
this conversation.
yeah, because you
Well, 'cause
already have three
and you're
kids
in a relationship.
so
sis.
I might have something to say about it.
No, that's why you
Don't be having no group chat.
You got enough. Why you gotta be in our conversation? This is for us that don't have nothing.
no
Let us
group,
have
It's
don't
not
have
a-
no
it's
group
not a
chat
group
away
chat.
from me.
It's not a group chat. It was a text between two people.
That's a group chat.
No,
No,
it's not a group
group is
chat.
3 or more, sis.
So we are a group chat. So don't do nothing.
but if
else
you're not in
aside
it,
from
it was a text.
Yeah.
It was literally an Instagram meme. You
No.
send me Instagram memes all the time that you don't send Anna.
You
I
are
send them to
How
you
dare
are
you.
overqualified for the conversation.
Who knows? I might want to do one more.
Okay,
but today
got
she
you.
working on one. You talking
Right.
about one more? Like
Right. Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise.
We gotta go, you guys. We gotta go. We're running out of time. That was pretty much today's topics of the Chisme today. It was just to kind of catch up with everything that's going on in the news. But before we leave, of course, I love to go ahead and give a cheers and just be grateful for the things that we are, have in our life right now. So we're gonna go ahead and go to our last segment of the night. It's our cheers. What's giving me life? All right, so as you guys know, this is where you share something you're proud of, you give yourself some love, or what's giving you life. We're going to go ahead and start off with Crazy Maria. What do you want to give a cheers
Lord,
to? Or
have
what's giving you
mercy.
life? What?
She always start with me.
This is a good segment to start with. What's
Yes,
wrong
it
with
is,
you?
But I need some time to think about it.
Oh my God.
Yes, I am that person that needs a little bit more time. Okay, so I'm gonna give cheers for the blessings, and I know I say it all the time that I'm on the radio show, but you know what? I can't give enough cheers for that. I receive so many blessings from the Lord up above, financially, just physically, just health wise. But I also want to give cheers because He has us all three in one room.
I know.
I was not expecting you to come over today, and I was
wasn't
not
either.
expecting you to invite me today.
Oh
So
my God.
I just thank God because I am the oldest, not the oldest, but Sandra's the oldest, but she's gone. She's in Missouri, and I'm here in LA.
She's not in Missouri. She's in
not in
Michigan.
Michigan, wherever the hell
Know
she
where your
at.
sister is.
Nowhere
Okay,
near.
wherever the hell she at. But I'm here in LA, so I have to step up as the big sister, and I'll be trying to fulfill those shoes for them. And I'm just happy that they both here. So
Hey,
yes,
all
cheers to that.
right. Cheers to that. TC, what do you want to give a cheers to, or what's giving you life right now?
Well, that was kind of a random transition, but okay.
Thank you, right?
Well, I mean, I would never mind. I was going to stick with family first, and then go to the odd man
Jackie's
out.
unpredictable.
No,
No,
I'm
she's
very unpredictable.
But I
Unpredictable.
appreciate that. What I can say cheers to, I can say cheers to me being who I am.
Okay.
Mm.
It may sound kind of generic, but especially after having these conversations about these
Yes.
celebrity folk, I'm glad I am who I am, and I have
Yes.
the ability to cognitively think through things unlike some other people may do.
Hey,
Judging.
I like that. No,
But no, on all actuality, yes, I'm appreciative that I am who I am, and I'm able to do the things that I can do and create whatever influence that I have. So
Love
I'm
it.
appreciative of myself.
Amen.
Amen to that.
Mm.
All right, Anna Banana, what do you want to give a cheers to, or what's giving you life?
When you brought that up, the first thing that came to mind was a term that I've been using for like a few years. It's called collateral beauty. Right now, I think we've just all been going through just so much in our lives, and I'm sure everybody can identify some challenges in their lives, personal, professional. And right now, for me, it's both. And every time I'm in a challenging situation, I always think like there's always collateral beauty. And for me, the collateral beauty that comes out of just situations that are challenges are community. So, like Maria said, yeah, she's like this week we've talked a lot. She's been there for me, Jackie, my brothers and sisters, and then even at work, like just random people who are just. So it's like God's way of showing, like even in the
Yes.
craziness, here's like some beauty in it. Whether it's your growth, whether
Yeah.
it's community, whether it's what comes out of this situation, and I'm just really grateful for that. 'Cause
Right.
sometimes
Amen.
the challenges they're hard to navigate, but they're growing us and they're getting us closer to something.
Yeah, I agree. And to follow up with that, I want to give a cheers to for God sending you the right people at the right time to give you the message that you need when you need it. Because I feel like I've been getting a lot of messages this week being sent from random places that I did not expect. So, and I know that that's God talking to me. So I want to give a cheers to that. And yeah, so cheers to all of that and everybody. And yeah. And then one thing that I found on Seinfeld, because I watched Seinfeld, one thing that I love that Elaine quoted, and she said, "Cheers to those who wish us well, and to those who don't can go to hell." I love Seinfeld. But anyways, you guys, where can everybody find you if you guys want to be found? Shout out to DC for joining us on this random surprise.
I know.
He is a family here at the Good News Radio Network. He has his own podcast, you guys. You can catch him. Let them know, where can they find you?
I have a podcast.
Live radio show podcast. Yes.
That.
That
My
one.
bad. I forgot. No, I'm just kidding. Just a dope ass podcast.
That's
That is-
you?
that is me.
That's TJ and DC.
That is both of us.
Well, he looked different in person.
No, it's because Goddess Lori told me to follow them because I guess if they were gonna get 1,000, they were gonna send her naked pictures.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Did you send him to her?
It wasn't us sending her directly naked pictures.
Oh,
They
God.
wanted to see some skin on our platform, and TJ said, y'all get to see some ass if we get to 1,000 followers. So we have recorded some stuff. We just haven't.
I was
put it
gonna
out.
say, can you forward it?
What?
What?
To who? Who are they forwarding it to, Maria?
To who? To Jackie.
Oh my God! All right, make sure you guys follow him.
Yes.
What day and time is your show?
We are Saturday, so you can catch us tomorrow at 3:30 live here on the Good News Radio Network, whether on the app or on the YouTube. You can go ahead and log in and watch us live, or on Monday evenings at 7 p.m.
Hey, all right. And I know that you're very a private person, so do you want to?
Yeah, you can find me on Jackie's Instagram apparently all the time. So just follow her and you'll see me.
I don't be tagging you anymore, sis, because I know you don't want to be found. Anyways, Maria, Crazy Maria, let them know where can they find your crazy ass and all your crazy stories.
Okay, you can find me at Crazy Maria with the double A and an underscore at the bottom. But you can really find me at Pop Up in the Wood. Hold on, I'm talking.
Go ahead.
You can really find me at Pop Up in the Wood. Go follow us, support us. It's all Black and brown businesses. small businesses. We come into your city. Follow us, please.
All right. We do have a comment in the chat real quick. Shout out to David Campos. He says, cheers for all the educators out there. It's amazing to see all the hard work teachers are putting in on a daily basis for our children's success. Much props to all admin, teachers, and staff.
Aw.
Yeah, so thank you for
Cheers
that,
to you
David.
guys.
Make sure if you guys want to follow us at Ladies Night Radio Show. Follow me at mysterious.jax, and make sure you guys follow the platform, The Good News Radio and TGN Latinx. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. We will see you guys next Friday. I am your host, Mysterious Jax. This is Ladies Night Radio Show, and just remember one thing, ladies.
You are enough.
Love you. See you guys.
You could do damage.
Jackie,
You could do
you know how you were giving cheers and you said God has been sending the cheers to you?
Yeah.
Was eating a taco one of them?
What?
Like, I'm asking.
I'm done with you.
I'm asking.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all later.
That's money right there. They're going to pay you.